Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, today I have for you a Walmart haul, and I got some new surprises in here and new goodies. And I hope everyone's been doing well, and I hope you're enjoying your new year so far. Today is January 3rd of the new year, and my hubby, he had to go to a couple appointments today and some therapy, and we're still dealing with the leg problem, the knee problem, and the clots, and they're postponing it again. They want another 3 months to go by before they see what they're going to do about this. They would do the surgery if he didn't have the clot problem. So anyway, um, like I said, I hope everyone is doing well and everything, and I'm trying to do the best I can to get through life every day. So when he got done today, he said to me about going to the store to get some things, and went to Walmart to get these. We needed supplies for the hamsters again. It's another month. We need supplies again, and food, treats, bedding, stuff like that. But while we were there, we ended up picking up other things, and I found some new stuff. I found some new stuff that has to do with wax, and I got some other news that has to do with wax, fragrance, and home in Walmart. So we'll get to that through this video. So we're going to get on with no further ado, but I do have to say this. We went to Kentucky Fried Chicken for supper. I haven't been there in some time, and boy, was it good tonight. And this is a the medium drink that comes with some of the, value meals or the combo meals or whatever they call them, where you get everything together. And I always get the same flavor beverage up there. And it seems to be the only place I can find this beverage is there. I can't seem to find this in any grocery stores around me. It is the Mountain Dew Peach Lightning. I love it. Southern peach goes good with, chicken and biscuits and, pecan pie and la la la. So let me get a sip. Right there, see, it's peach, it's not orange. Love this. So, that's the only time I get it, and I really enjoy it when I get it. So, anyway, we're going to start off, no particular order. Try to get at least some of this hamster stuff out of the road first, since some of it is big and bulky here. Okay, this is the Vibrant Life, the pine wood. This is usually like $3.33 in some Walmarts, $3.38 in some Walmarts. Never really high towards $4 or even over $4. This is the 24-liter of the pine wood pet bedding, which is ideal for rabbits, guinea pigs, mice, hamsters, chickens, whatever. So I always buy this one because the one that's in that huge thing that I've talked about, that big, huge thing I've talked about at times, that real one, it's also pine. And then they have aspen. That's another wood. But that big pine thing, the wood chips is not as fine as these ones. And these are cut more thinner and they're more softer. It's just the way they cut it when they cut it on the machines, when they were, the adjustment size, and then cutting the wood. This here in these packages this way, it's softer, it's not hard, you don't find big chunky pieces of wood mixed in with it. And because I'm worried my hamsters would get poked in the eye or scratched or something. So I always put this on the bottom anymore. When I clean their cages, I put this on the bottom, and then I'll put the paper stuff on. This is the new way I've been doing it, and my hamster seems to be much more happier that way. It's not completely all pine, and it's not completely all paper. So the bottom will absorb, and then, when they, how much they go to the bathroom, the little hamsters. So anyway, and the softer bedding is on top when they, playing it, sleeping it, you know what I mean. So we got 2 of these tonight. This is the 24-liter ones. This is good to clean all 5 cages, and I might have a little left over. Then this is the paper bedding. Now, in November, the end of November, right before Thanksgiving Day, a day or two before that, I had gotten paper, but it was in white, red, and green. It was all, white, red, and green all mixed together, Christmassy like. And so I used that through the end of November into December. I spot clean every couple days, and with my Syrian, I have to clean him like every 2 weeks, a real, a complete clean out. But the little ones, like the Rombrowskis and the Russian dwarf things and the Russian right dwarfs and all that, those fancy names for the other ones, them and the Rombrowski hamsters, they're even tinier, so they don't make them. That's why I say a good monthly clean. I'm not gonna be cleaning that every 2 weeks. When they're only little things. They're not. It's not stinking. It's not. Like they're. Except for the Syrian. The Syrian is bigger. His urine stinks more. His number 2 stinks more. And he's bigger in size. So anyway, my husband said this is all the Walmart had, because I was looking at something else when he went to the pet supply department in Walmart. And this is all they had in paper left. I guess they're going to restock the shelf. So as I was saying, we got the red, white, and green for the holiday time. So they do have where it's in pastels, but it wasn't in the Walmart again tonight. But this one was. This is the white, and it's like a navy blue combo powder paper. And this is from the KT brand. This is clean and comfortable, small bedding, showing rabbits, hamsters, this and that. This says that it is extreme odor control. But hamsters don't think as bad as, cat litter boxes. This says it's a 14-day odor control on here, guaranteed. And this expands to 3 times its size. The one that I have in the cage was not KT brand. It was another brand. But it was the tricolor that I'm trying to tell you. That bag was bigger than this one. But this is 99% dust-free. And it absorbs up to 6 times its own weight in liquid. And it expands 3 times. But the package is a little smaller than the other paper bedding from the other company that was also bought in Walmart. This is usable volume is 24.6 liters. So, I mean, just giving this information, if you do have an hamster and you can understand all this, I just look at it, if it looks like it's going to, for me to determine, because I have 5 things to clean all the time. So anyway, we ended up getting 3 of these. So here's 1, here's 2, still the same color, same company, KT, odor control, this and that, right there, everything I've been reading. So we got 3 of those. And these go for 11 something. So like I say, put the pine on the bottom, put some of this on the top, and it's not like I'm, dealing with a big giant sewer rat in this house. So that's why I don't, I need this many to clean them. But they're good for a month, even a little over a month, except for the Syrian. So I always have to leave a little extra in one of the bags. So that's that. The pine is cheaper, but the paper is $11.84 or something. It's almost $12, but it's worth it since it's a monthly thing. It's not a daily or a weekly thing. Otherwise, I'd go broke. Okay, now moving on, because we do have more pet supplies, but I'm just pulling the bags as you're close to me. This is the Equate Kids Bubble Bath from Walmart. I seen this on the shelf. 64 ounces, gentle ingredients and mild formulation. It's also free of paraffins and phosphates. And this is in the scent Cupcake. It's right here. It's a bubble bath. You don't have to be a kid to take a bubble bath. So it's this big 64-ounce container. It's kind of like in a paley, some kind of an orchidy grape combo. It's like a lavender grape. And when you smell this, It does have a cupcakey smell, that's why they're calling it, but it also has a little bit of a grapey smell. And it smells really nice, and it was $3.94 for this big 64-ounce thing. So this will last me for a while. Because there it is. It's showing the little cupcakes on there, and it is called Cupcake. But with the bubbly, purpley bubbles, it does smell like grape cupcake. So it smells really nice. Now, let me take another whiff of it. Yeah, it smells really nice, and it's gentle formulation. So, got me one of those. It'll last me a good while. I haven't bought any kind of bubbly bath business like that. And I don't sit in a tub extremely long because, they always say that, bubble baths, they're relaxing, but they say not to, sit in the water too long with something like that. So, whatever. You can get, infections or UT infections, UTI infections, throw maybe your pH off or something, but it's not like I take a bubble bath every day. Okay, then I found some more of these plates again, but these ones are a little more fancier. They're 50 cents, and they have the scalloping on these ones. See how they're scalloped? And they were 50 cents, and they're in a Wedgwood blue color. And let me just see what they're calling it on the back of the sticker here. They're just calling it blue. But it is like a Wedgwood blue shade. And they're scalped, and I thought they were very pretty. And I buy these 50-cent plates, and when they look like crap, I throw them out, and I buy new ones. So tonight I picked up 4. Right here, there's 4 in the blue. Okay, 50 cents a piece, $2. They usually last, about 3 months. And then time for me to throw them away because my husband always cuts. I mentioned this in a video once before. When my husband's cutting a piece of meat on his plate, he acts like he needs a chainsaw. And then he digs into these damn paper. He digs into the plates. And then he's the one that makes all the score marks in them. And then they look like shit. So that's why it's a good thing they are 50 cents. Okay, then I found matching bowls to them too. Okay. Same color, same scalloping on the bowl, 50 cents a piece. So I got the blue in both of them. And I bought 4 plates, but I always need, 2 bowls. That's all I ever need. But there is an extra one here, and I'll explain why. So we're just going to put that one to the side for now. Then I found 2 in this beautiful purple color, but I could not find the plates. And they're also scallopy. Okay, so these will be for our use. The plates and the bowls will be for our use. But this one single bowl, I'll tell you what it's for. Just give me a chance. So this is a very pretty purple color. And these are by Mainstay. There's dishwasher safe, microwavable safe. This one they're just calling basic purple. But it is an awfully pretty shade of purple. It's very, very pretty. So bought that. I hope to find maybe the plates maybe in another Walmart. I'll have to look and see what I can do. Okay, then I got another one of these cups, people. $6.97. This one also is the Mainstays 26-ounce tumbler. They are calling this one Purple Iridescence. It almost looks like it's like rainbows, like a rainbow. Oh, geez, I hope this is. It looks like rainbows, but then it looks like big, huge U's, depending on how you're looking at. It is purple, but then there's so much of this iridescence on it, the oil spill looking this and that to it. Even the lid is oil spill that. The straw is purple, and the straw has, again, like one that I got at Christmas time, it has those lines in it that when you're twirling it, it looks like, the barbershop signs with the twirl. That's how it looks here when you twirl the straw back and forth. It looks, you see the design in the actual straw, but the straw is the same color. And again, these are the double-walled cylinder ones. And, fill this up, if you want to get a little water intake in, put some ice cubes, and maybe some lemon slices, lime slices, whatever. Put your stevia in there if you use stevia or stuff like that. And, yeah, so I got another one of these. I love these. I have so many of these cups already. And they are double-walled. Like I said, they're double insulated. So got one of these again. And the design that's on here, the U's or the upside down rainbows, it's also on the lid, and it's also around the edge of the lid. You see, got that same pattern going, but they're just calling it purple. But I did see two other ones in the Walmart tonight. One was completely black, and the other one was stark white, and they had more of a alligator, the skin look to those cups. They were the same price, but I passed. I ended up taking this one. Okay, then trying to move some things here. Hold on just a moment, please. Trying to get things out of the bags here. Okay, I got some, my husband, he picked up the Suave hairspray, Max Hold, for long-lasting hold. Hairspray number 8, Max Hold, 11-ounce can, Suave. He's the only one that uses it. I do not use hairspray. My husband uses hairspray. So he picked up this Suave thing again. Buys that all the time. He also buys this. I've showed this in videos already. This is the Suave Biotin Infusion Strengthening Quench Locker for hydrated and healthy looking hair. It's a shampoo, cruelty-free, 28 ounces. But this is so soft, you swear to God, there was like a very high-end or a very good moisturizing conditioner mixed in with this, because you really don't need to moisturize after. This is so good. This stuff, when you comb your hair after washing and rinsing it, you really don't need to put all those other treatment things in, those spray things in. It's, salon style, so it's very good. And the comb and the brush goes right through your hair, and your hair feels like corn silk. It's very soft. So he got this again, and he always gets, with a pumpy version. There are other formulations in this higher line of Suave products. So he got that. I needed some cotton balls. I haven't gotten any. So I need them for my wax warmers when I'm trying to get wax out sometimes. I'm in a hurry and I don't want to wait for it to harden or throw it in the freezer for me. I just want to, get going on it here. So we got 2 different bags. My husband picked up the Equate Beauty ones, the Walmart ones. This is a 200 count of the jumbos, and this was $1.97. And I don't know why he bought this one, but then he bought a bigger one, which is 400, and this one was $3.78. So I don't know. My husband's the one that picked them up. He knew I needed them, so he went to go get them. But why he bought 2 different things? Why he didn't just buy 2 of these? I don't know. Who knows? So that's the cotton balls for cleaning out wax in the wax warmers when I'm in a hurry. Okay, then more stuff for the hams again. We had to get them another bag. I have a bag. I used the bag when I filmed last month. Already went through a whole bag. I opened a new one last night, but I have to buy another one because, God forbid, if I can never get out during the winter time with a storm, and at the same time that maybe I might be running out of food at the damn same time. So I always keep one on hand. You never know. So again, this is what I buy all the time. I've talked about it. This is always in Walmart. It's the Wild Harvest Advanced Nutrition for Hamster and Gerbils. This is a 4-pound bag. This usually is like $6.48, give or take one way or the other on the cents, depending from Walmart to Walmart. But it's, just a little over $6. And it usually takes me a month to go through one of these, especially with 5 hamsters. So, got that. So that'll go in the cupboard. That's my spare one again. Okay, then we bought them another bag of these. We bought them before. Last month, my husband picked up 2 bags. We only picked up one tonight because we didn't go through the whole 2 bags yet. We went through one, but the other one isn't even open. But we picked this up just, to have it again, too. It saves you other times when you go to the store and it might slip your mind. And then you come home and say, oh, God, I forgot this and that. So we just figured we'll get it there. It'll eventually get used. This is the Wild Harvest also. This is the Bake Shop Glazed Donuts. And you get 2.2 ounces in for guinea pigs, hamsters, gerbils, adult rabbits. We got another one of the little donut treat things for them, where you know, give them a, you know, just like a dog or cat, you give them a treat. They get one apiece. Every some days they get one. Okay, then I repurchased this product that I talked about in one of my videos some time ago when I found out it was new for the first time ever seeing it in a Walmart. And I had bought, and I remember, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them in that one video somewhere back. And I used all of them. So I bought some more. These were $1.98 a piece. This is by Menu. This is the Special Rewards No Added Sugar Fruit Bars. Chewy bar with tropical fruits. And again, this is for pet rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, mice. They're 1.06, these bars. When you take them apart, they kind of look like a fruit cake. They're trying to show you, this kind of looks like a fruit cake in this area, and it looks like it has like a white glaze icing on, but it's perforated. And you get 10 pieces, kind of like when you break a candy bar apart. So there's 10 pieces in here, and it's like soft and chewy, almost like a Fig Newton for a person. Well, this is for an animal. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 4 right here. 4, 5, and 6. I picked up 6 of them, so they're good for a couple months on this. They don't get that every day either. You know, I switched the treats around. So then, hold on a minute. Oh, my husband got some shirts for himself. It's just t-shirts here. Man's t-shirts. I'm not going to show this. It's my husband's stuff that's mixed up here with my stuff I was going to film about. He just got regular everyday men's black t-shirts in Walmart. Okay, then this here, the bowl, the spare bowl. This here, I'm going to try this because I couldn't get this stuff in my local Walmart. We actually went down the interstate again. This is what I couldn't get in my local Walmart. And I found it in the other Walmart. This here is a hamster. Hamster. This is a 5-pound bag of white sand. It is called Estes Reptaria. Premium substrate for reptiles, tortoiseshells, hermit crabs, all that. Calcium carbonate sand. It's a 5-pound bag of this. I seen the chinchilla sand in my Walmart, other Walmarts. It's very dusty and fine, like talcum powder. And they say that's no good for hamsters, you know, to really clean their fur. But they said this kind of sand is. So even though it's for, you know, reptiles and, you know, sea land type animals, they're saying that the thick, you know, the coarseness of this. To pour some of this in a bowl or a hamster bath thing, but I don't got one. It doesn't make a difference. Any dish will do. Put some in, you know, don't fill it all the way up here and waste it. Just put enough in and then lay it in the hamster's home. And eventually they'll go in there and, you know, wiggle and jiggle and roll around. And that's how they really clean their fur the right way, because they say you're not supposed to put them, you know, washing the hamster with soap and water, you know, in the bathroom sink, the kitchen sink, whatever. So they say they clean themselves just like they do in their natural habitat. Because hamsters are from, you know, the other side of the world, and they clean themselves in the sand. So this sand they said is, you know, work. Not Walmart. I read this, you know, and people talking in hamster groups and this and that. But even if you just Google something, it tells you that you can use this stuff if you can't get the other stuff. Amazon sells the stuff, hamster sand, but it's basically the same course as this stuff is. It's not powder like talcum powder, like chinchilla powder is. And sometimes pet shops have the hamster sand, sometimes they don't. But the reptile stuff will work just the same. And if you can't even get this and you don't feel like ordering from the Amazon or whatever, regular play sand that kids play with, or from the ocean, you know, when you go to the beach, you want, you know, get some sand. If you clean it, if you wash it thoroughly and you bake it in the oven on a low temperature for, I think, something like 2.5 hours or something like that, you would clean it. But this is already to go. This doesn't need, things. So this is, for them to wash their fur that the correct way, the way they would in their natural habitat of, living in deserts. So that's what the extra bowl's for. All right, now. Oh, I forgot these. These are a snack for me. One time, one night a bag and somewhere down the road a bag. These I got in Walmart, $2.49 a piece. These are 2.25 ounces of the sea salted whole cashews. 5 gram protein per serving. They're just sea salted cashews. I love cashews. So I got a bag for one night and another bag for somewhere down the road. Got these at the register area. Okay, now I had to get this, and I have one with me, but where did I stick it already? I lose things so fast, people, anymore. Must be in my coat pocket. This was a dual pack on this, the O'Keeffe's brand products. That they make stuff for the working hands and the working feet, and well, this is the O'Keeffe's lip repair lip balm. This is with cherry and vitamin E oil. Relieves extremely dry, cracked lips before and after. You get the 2 sticks in here, guaranteed relief, and each tube is 0.3 ounces. So you get 2 of these O'Keeffe things in Walmart or wherever else this is sold. You get 2 of these. They're kind of oval shaped like a chapstick. They do have a protectant seal on them. I already have one open. It's nice and soft, buttery. It's very moisturizing. And I needed it because I'm still having a problem here. I have severe dry lips so bad. I did the Vaseline treatment for days. It seemed like it was clearing up, then it started coming back again. I had gotten a steroid from the doctor. That's not helping. It's actually tightening it and drying it even more. So my husband said, try this now. Because they're saying chapstick's no good. So I don't know. This is from this cold weather. This is the worst I've ever had anything like this. So got 2 of these, and we'll see what this does. I apply as much as needed. Like they tell you in New apply as needed. So anyway, that's the O'Keeffe business. That was something like, I don't know, it was a little over $6 for 2 of them. All right, now, I'm going to tell you before I show the last of the products, the ones that most of my viewers are waiting to see. New wax, new warmers, new everything. Okay, now I don't have new warmers, but I did see 3 new ones in the store, in Walmart. Maybe they're even on your website when you go to the Walmart website. I'm sorry, I need a drink. Okay, 3 new ones I seen. The first one was by Better Homes and Gardens. It was black metal that kind of had a matte look. And it just looked like, all these candle, with the fake candles in. It looks like the carriage light. It looks like, it's in the metal framework, and then it has like the glass, and then it's supposed to look like there's a candle in it. It's a very simple design. It has the little handle part, and it's, you put the handle part down. Well, it's a warmer like that. It's very plain, very simplistic. It kind of fits into almost any style of what you like, or if you're trying to match a warmer to your home, what what your decor is. I mean, it can fit into every single decor. It's only metal, and it almost looks like it has the flameless candle inside of it, and it has the handle, like I said, and then on top you put your wax cubes in. That's the first one. Very simple. Goes with country, goes with, any kind of decor. That's new. I'm not sure what they were calling it. I looked around the box. I couldn't find a name for it, but that's the description of it. Now, the next one I seen also was from Better Homes and Gardens. And It was white, and it had a wood grain part around the bottom, and it kind of looked like a canning jar, but not crystal clear. It was more white, like chalk white color paint. And then it looked like somebody took a pencil and was drawing roses with lead pencil. So it's a white background with like a lead pencil drawing of roses with a wood grain bottom, but the bottle is shaped like a canning jar. You know, when you're canning. And then the top, it looks like the lid on a canning jar, but it's painted black. And up inside of that top part of it, it's pushed down, to make the well, to put your wax cubes in. So it has a canning jar design, but not crystal clear. It has like that black canning jar lid or the metal ones, and even has the ridges on it. But the other part that looks like the jar is not clear. Like I'm telling you, it's white. It's ceramic and it's painted white, and it looks like somebody took a lead pencil and was trying to draw roses and their stems and the leaves, okay? But then it had that wood grain bottom. It's nice, but it didn't just wow me. So then I seen a Sensationals warmer, and it was quite tall like this, quite full in size, full, not narrow. It's a full size warmer, but also had a full body look to it, and it kind of had a little bit of it wasn't straight up and down. It kind of like curved out and curved in a little bit, came out where like I'm so excited. It bowed out a little bit in the middle, you know what I'm saying? And then it had these scoring parts in it, almost like you're sectioning it, like you're sectioning an orange or an apple. And in each of the sections, it was like etched in. It was dark green, and then the etching part was like leaves on a fern. And then it was kind of had like this light tan, to detail it. But the rest of it was a greeny fern color painting. And the warmer is called Fern. So it's a nice full one. It's heavy. It's nice and thick. And it's definitely worth its $16 and some cents for it. At least that's the prices I've seen. So there are the 3 new warmers I've seen in Walmart. I figured something should be popping up because it's been some time that they've had anything other than the Christmas stuff. But the regular stuff, for any other time of the year, they haven't had anything since last spring. They didn't bring anything out, for how long already. Just a few things for the Christmas. So there's 3 new ones. I don't know if there's going to be any more, but that's what I seen. And I didn't buy any of them. So I'm not interested in the black one. I'm really not interested in one that looks like the pencil drawing roses either. The fern one I thought was the prettiest of the 3 of them. So they're just popping up now in stores. I might change my mind and get one of the fern ones somewhere, before winter ends, or maybe somewhere in the spring, because it's new. It's not like they're not going to get any more. It's new, and they'll replenish. And some people won't buy them at all, so whatever. All right, now, I also found new spring, summer candles in Walmart. And, remember the bubble bath thing I just showed you? Well, I got another poofy thing. This was $1 in Walmart. I got the dollar one. It's more softer. I don't like those coarse ones. Sometimes they're just too rough. This is more the soft one. And, of course, many different colors. So, there it is, Equate. And it was $1. You usually find these, in where the soap is and the body products. And sometimes you might find them throughout kitchenware on one of those strip things that, they hang and they have the little things on. So, yeah, I didn't get another poofy, too. So, anyway, the poof sponge. So, I did find some candle stuff. There was 3 scents I didn't pick, but they are returning ones from some years ago. Like the Sea Spray Linen that came out some years ago in the candles. It also was in wax melts. And it's out again, but it has a little different picture on the label. But I passed on that scent, just too much for me. It's just too perfumey, way too perfumey for a sea salt. So much floralness in it. And the other two, I can't remember their names right now, but they're also returning. But I got ones that I've never seen before or heard. So we did get some wax melts again. Let me get those out of the area here too. Picked up 2 more of the mainstays. Sweet Sugar Lemon. These $1.10 things. Picked up 2 more of those. My husband got his blueberry tart. The Better Homes and Garden thing that's out in the stores right now. He picked up 3 more of these. He's in love with this scent right there. Oh, this way. New ones right here. He got 3 to keep him happy for a little while till next payday again. Okay. I picked up Better Homes and Gardens, the Berry Lemonade and Melon, the one I say that tastes and smells, not tastes, but smells like real watermelon wood taste. Picked up another one of these. Love it. I picked up another one of the Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Orchid, which is also new. This reminds me of Pink Petal Tea Cake from Bath and Body Works. Picked up another one of those. I would have got more of these, but when I seen the new candles, I can't have everything. So I had to put some of the wax melts back in order to get a few, but I want to get the candles. I want to get them now. I want to view them. I also want to try them. I'm excited. And I picked 3 more up of the Better Homes and Gardens of the new Frosted Lemon Bars, which is another one that I like. So I got those. 3 of these and 1 each of what I just showed you here. The Vanilla Orchid and the Vanilla Orchid here and the Berry Lemonade Melon. I got 1 of those. You can get these all the time now. But I wanted to get the new stuff. So I had a lot more of the wax melts put in my cart. But when I seen these, I said, no, I have to put them over there. And I'll take a few of those. And I want to get these candles as fast as possible. So I have them in bags here separately because I didn't want them to smash on the way home. I wrapped them individually. This one here is the mainstays. This is, like Bath and Body Works, all these, everyone that's selling this kind of a jar, with the liddy thing. This is their mainstays one. This one here is called Clouds and Rainbows. It's red apple, blue sky clouds, and white woods. 7 ounces. And it's in a light Wedgwood blue, not a medium or a darker Wedgwood blue. It does have that matte lid on it. It does have that 1 wick thing. These are $3.97 or 96 cents. This smells really good. It does smell. There is apple, but there's perfume and there's that muskiness in there. And that wintry wood, blue sky. Yeah, this is a nice scent. It's not candy. It's not, cupcakey-ish. It's that, you do have the red apple, but you have like that blue sky stuff that they use fragrances to create blue sky smells. And you have the white woods. It's not woody like other woody scents. As a little, there's something, it's not the apple. There's something in here almost like a little bit of a grapefruit that gives it that tangy, twisty, tangy, twangy thing. Yeah, got this. It's the only size I've seen it in. Yeah, not bad. I like this. I have a feeling this one's going to throw, at least, more than a 2 or a 4. Yeah, I should get at least a 7, 7.5, maybe even an 8 out of this in throw. This is really pretty. Okay, then some of these fragrances come in both the 20-ounce jar as well as the 11.5 11.53 wick. You have to look from Walmart to Walmart, and as the stuff keeps coming out, because it's, it's fairly new. It's just coming onto the shelves. So this one here is the Mainstays Mango Sorbet, people. This is mandarin, mango, and sugarcane, 20 ounces, and it is in yellow wax. And this is new. It's a single wick, 20 ouncer. Flat lid here. One wick, pretty yellow color. I would say this yellow is probably almost as close as the sugared lemon from Mainstays. It's almost the same kind of yellow color. Oh yeah, this smells like mango. It has that mango smell. There's a peachiness to this. A sugar cane. Sugar cane. The sugarness that's even in the fruit of peaches, how sweet peaches are. Yeah, this is definitely a peachy mango, sugary, syrupy, a peachy syrupy type of, when you get peaches in the can, or if you get peaches in season, and there's, yeah, this is really nice, and it's in this yellow color. And this was $6.86 in the Walmart I was in tonight. So, yeah, and I can smell this without a problem. Hopefully some of this stuff is going to appear in wax melts. The closer, as we go through the winter, and they're always out, before the spring. Hopefully some of these are going to be in wax melt fragrances. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is tropical, fruity, peachy. Oh my God, it smells like a tropical drink. It just smells like a handful of peaches. Yeah, this is really nice. Mango-y peach. It's very good. Nice and sweet. Got that one. Okay, then, let's see which is in this bag. This one here was in both the tall jar and this, and I hope this comes in wax melts too. This is the Mainstays White Rose and Peach. 11.5 ounce, 3 wick candle. Some of the scent notes are Georgia peach, white rose, peony petals. And that's a nice label. And I would say that this is somewhere between a very, very palely washed out pink color. I wouldn't even say this is a washed out peach. This is a super washed out, delicate pink. It's very pale. And like I said, it's called White Rose and Peach. Georgia peach, white rose, and peony petals. And like I said, you get this plastic lid with the 3-hole business that you can put some Scotch tape over if you need to or want to. And there's the 3 wicks in there. And this was $3.68 in the Walmart I was in tonight. Now, this does not smell like the peach that's in this one. This is peach. This is the white rose and peach. This, you definitely get the rose right away. You definitely get rose, like somebody that just brought very fragrant roses in your home, or you went to the store and you bought good fragrant roses. This is the kind of rose sometimes you smell in, the air fresheners, when after you're done cleaning or whatever, or maybe, somebody went to the bathroom, whatever. Sometimes people like to spray an aerosol after they've, got done vacuuming, dusting, and you like roses and you buy the scent rose in the aerosols. That's the rose that's in here. You can definitely smell it. There's no problem smelling it. It's that traditional rose smell. I don't smell very much of the peach, even though they're calling it white rose and peach. Maybe the peach will come out, but this smells like a rose aerosol. Very pretty, and it's in both sizes that I've seen. So like I said, I hope to see that some of these scents come in the wax melts for the spring this year. So that's that one. Then I picked up this one. This one here is Mainstays Wide Open Fields. Bergamot, then comma, then green, and then comma, and then tea blossom. And this one here, The label is very pretty, the colors that make up the label. And it looks like it's a field where lavender is growing. But it's in this beautiful, like how the sunshine would be casting on it. This is 11.5 ounces. This is, I would say this is probably a baby blue. This is exactly a baby blue color. And I hope you can see that label. I just love the colors that's in the label. And you see how that sunset is casting? And it is lavender because there's a nice lavender sprig. And then, of course, the sunshine casting down is kind of taking the color away from the others. But all these colors together are so pretty. It's pastelish. And it is a baby blue shade. And it is called Wide Open Fields. Bergamot, green, and tea blossom. This bergamot here is not like bergamot that you normally smell. That is definitely, tied in sometimes with heavier fragrances, like Manny Cologne business, or maybe sometimes woman perfumes that are a little on the heavier side and the citrusy side. No, I don't smell it that way. I don't smell the bergamot that way in here. This more has a clean, fresh air smell. And it's kind of clean, fresh air. It's really hard to describe this, but it's a very pretty fragrance. It's clean, it's fresh, it has a little brightness to it. There's a little floralness in here of some kind. It might be the tea blossom that I'm smelling. It's a very pretty fragrance. The tea blossom fragrance, and then all combined. Everything that's combined here makes this even pretty, too. Yeah, it's really pretty. This, I would say, is... Hell, if they had a body spray like this, I'd wear it. If this was even in soap, taking a shower or a bath. Yeah, this is clean. This is a clean, fresh type of a scent. It's very pretty. I like it, and like I said, it's a baby blue shade. Okay? Then I got this one. This is the Mainstays Orchid Waters. Orchid Waters. 11.51 ounce. This is in a lavender shade. I would say this is somewhere between medium light, not medium dark, or even dark or too light. It's a medium, somewhere between medium light lavender. And this has all the colors coming together on here. Makes it so, the label so pretty. And it looks like it's a martini glass. That's what no, maybe it's not a martini glass the more I look at it. It looks like water. Actually, water. They're trying to show well, I'll show you on the label. I'll try to get as best I can. It looks like water, and then it looks like the orchids are, the stem of the orchids, the long stems, it looks like they're in the water, and like the flowers are coming up over it. But this is supposed to have bergamot, orchid, and marine in this one. So let me see if I can get that label and you see all these pretty pastels intertwined. It's so pretty. But you see what I'm trying to tell you? Like the water's up there. It's almost like a little fizziness. And then the flowers there and then there. And then you can see the stems this way. But this is so pretty. And then like I told you about the color. So we're supposed to have bergamot, orchid, and marine in this one. 3-wick also. Yeah, this is another one. It's clean, it's fresh, it's a little florally. It's not overly floral, but it's not heavy florally either. And you do smell that marine wateriness, kind of like how that looks so refreshing. It looks like a little refreshingness to it. That's how it smells, too. Yeah, this is really pretty. So I got this one also. And then I bought 2 of this one. And I have a feeling I'm going to be going back for more of this particular one. I'm saying to any Walmart once they start coming out more. So I picked 2 tonight to keep me. But this is Mainstays Black Cherry Cola. Black Cherry Cola. I like cola, but I also like straight black cherry. And with the 2 of them, I like that also. I like any which way cola and cherry can be independent or combined, but it's in a candle. And the scent notes on this one is black cherry, sparkling cola, white sugar crystals, and it does show a little bowl with some maraschino cherries in with a spoon on a tabletop, and then it's showing 2 cherry cola drinks in glass bottles. You see all of that? And it is in a, this was these candles were, like I said, were $3.86 in the Walmart I was in here, down the interstate. Of course, this. And I would say that this color of wax is probably a dark maroony, a dark maroon, or it would be, I guess, something where they're trying to replicate a dark black cherry color. That's the color here. And remember, I told you, if you can't smell something all the time, break the seal by rubbing your finger over it. You definitely get the black cherry smell in here. And you get almost a little bit of a tiny bit of the maraschino. You actually get the cola. I was going to say Coca-Cola, but I mean just cola in general. Yeah, you get it smells like you just opened cherry cola of any company, or even like how they're calling it, black cherry cola. You open it up, and when you pour it over the ice and the fizziness, and how you get the smell before you even taste it, that's what it smells like, and how it even tastes. You actually get the cola and the black cherry, and it does smell like a glass of cherry cola soda in ice. And I did not see it in a large one because I would have grabbed it. So I took 2 of the small ones for right now, the 11.5. I'm going to be buying a lot of this because I really like to drink that kind of a fragrance too. I mean, the flavor. My eyes almost rolled 3 times back in my head when I said, oh my God, cherry cola. So, yeah, black cherry cola from Walmart. So that's what I got, those. And I definitely will be getting more of that. You already know. You're probably going to see it and be so tired of seeing me talking about in the next videos to come. More and more of my videos, because I really like this. In fact, I can't wait to light this up as soon as I get off this film. I'm going right over there to get my lighter thing, and I'm lighting this, and I'm putting it up on my thing where I usually, put my candles to burn, up on top of the stationary, not stationary, but the movable fireplace thingy. Not the little ready thing that I showed in videos. I have a, one that came from my parents' house, because I have a real fireplace in my house in there, but we don't use it. That you can actually burn wood in. We don't use it. These are the ones that you plug in, kind of, to fill the room in, or, turn on when to knock off the chill sometimes. I'm going to put it right up on top, and I'm lighting this, and I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. So, I'm tickled pink over black cherry cola in Walmart in Mainstays. Hopefully this comes even in wax melts. Hopefully they bring it in these $1.10 wax melts, because I'm going to be buying boatloads of it. Let me tell you, people, I'm going to be cherry cola out by the end of this year, going into next year. So that's what I got so far, and I can't wait. And will do reviews if people want me to. I do post, in wax groups. If you're in wax groups that I'm in, you'll see the stuff there. But on YouTube here, if you want to know how it's going, or if I tried it, or you'd like me to push it up a little further in lighting time, I'll get to it so I can make a video for you. Whatever you want, people. Whatever you want, I'll do. So, yeah. But I'm going to enjoy this for the rest of this evening. And I'm going to work on the others, like I said. And can't wait to try this little bugger out, too, because it smells quite strong here. So, yeah, that's everything from the Walmart tonight. And thank you for watching and spending time with me. And I hope the rest of the week goes fine. And this weekend, they're calling for our first snowstorm the entire weekend. So hopefully we don't get slammed. Furthermore, I would wish it would just fly over, go to the ocean, and we didn't have to worry about it. Maybe it might happen. The winds might blow it elsewhere. So anyway, like I said, thanks for spending time with me, and hopefully this year's going to be a good year for people. You know, if you had a bad one this year or a semi-bad one, hopefully this one will be brighter and a little bit better. So, if you like this video, thumbs up. It helps my station. And if you're just watching me first time, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. That way you'll know every time I upload a new video. And my members that are always with me, I appreciate you just the same so much. And be good, be kind, and I'll talk to you in another video, everyone. So long. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.